and Narcogen from Rampancy.net, and I'm here with Blackstar.
Of Blackstar Productions. How you doing, everyone? And we're going to be looking at the latest Destiny ViDoc.
The number one priority was to make a world that people want.
Some of this footage, of course, is from the E3 demo. This is the film that the ViDoc that they showed at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany, where Bungie is showing Destiny off, and actually a select few people are going to be able to play it. But there is some new footage here. We're going to see a little bit of it shortly. This enemy, this floating enemy, what does he look like?
Running enemy. Looks like somebody from Marathon. He looks like a compiler.
And so the Black Garden there, something we've only seen concept art of.
And the tank. I like the spider tank.
The Devil Walker, yeah, that spawns fallen shanks.
Pretty.
These kind of flying enemies that are kind of like automated defense drones there, or a little bit like sentinels.
I want to crawl over people with that.
Vehicle hijacking is a basic Halo thing. You think that would be in there?
Oh, if it's not, I'm going to be disappointed.
Your choice of the character class and the character race will condition the way that character is going to evolve.
A lot of running and gunning and running.
The character that you're building over time.
Okay, so here's the dress up.
Dress up Barbie. No, I don't like this today. I want to wear the overalls. Oh, that purple makes you look fat.
I still find it interesting we've not seen any faces, because Mass Effect's customization was mostly in the face and not in the clothes.
Yeah, but then you get shot in the face.
People get really attached to the way their Commander Shepard looks. I know that I did.
Now we're playing dress-up guns.
We've gone to a 3-weapon system.
Okay, so 3 weapons now instead of Halo's 2, so...
We're upping it to 3 guns.
It's a revolution in gaming. I'm not concerned with how many weapons you have and how many weapon slots you have, but they're doing a big thing about unique and customizable, and I'm wondering just how many unique weapons there can really be. I mean, how long before you run into somebody who's got the same gun that you do?
Well, the other question is whether it's cosmetic or actually functional. How can you get a weapon that is 10 times better than somebody else's weapon, and how effective can you be without one?
It looks like it's functional, or maybe the idea will be that just matchmaking won't let you run into somebody who is that much more powerful than you,
right?
In terms of their equipment.
Yeah, can you adjust the damage spread, the cyclic rate? You know, that's in question.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm starting to think of this as a scaled-up co-op rather than a scaled-down MMO.
Right.
Maybe in public events and spaces you'll see like friends and friends of friends instead of just like total strangers.
Hopefully.
So even I think in private areas like the tower, non-gameplay areas, you know, you probably won't see every player who's logged in. Maybe you'll just see your friends and friends of friends and an expanded community. So you'll still get to feel a little bit like a small, not like the only hero, but like one of a small group of heroes, instead of like being like Warcraft, where you go to a public space in town on a Warcraft server and just everybody's there and everybody's a hero and there are no non-heroes in the world.
Right. Well, the other question is, how long will it take to get to those public events? How are you in range? And if you suddenly show up late after it's over, you know, it's kind of disappointing doing all that traveling and missing out.
I don't think they're going to be scheduled. I don't think they're going to be scheduled.
I hope not.
I think they're probably going to be, spawned in response to players, you know, a certain number of players being in a certain area.
Possibly.
And I think the game will just say, okay, now we're going to have one.
Supers are interesting. I mean,
now we're getting the magical, mystical shooting.
Yeah. Again, biotic powers in Mass Effect, I don't so much mind what's going on here.
Well, you see it in other titles, the plasmids and other things.
Yes. Oh, and I love the Bioshock games as well, so... I guess what does bother me about the ones they're showing is that they give them different names. Kind of seems to me like the same stuff is going on, just with different colors.
Right. Yeah, throwing grenades, tossing explosives.
Maybe there's some other distinction of kinds of damage or something that's going on, but I kind of don't see it. It just looks like a lot of the same stuff, really. Right. Whereas plasmids are all pretty unique in the 3 Bioshock games.
And now the loot from MMOs like World of Warcraft and things, now there are bonuses. And the environments are quite expressive, because now you have whole new worlds, and depending how expansive those will actually be, what you could explore and how much range they'll have each.
And there was some new footage as well. I mean, again, nothing radical, you know, nothing we haven't seen some examples of. It was not from the previous 2 trailers that came out.
I like some of the mechanized characters. Yeah, the environments seem to be quite extensive too, and highly detailed, so seeing how far that actually goes will be interesting.
Not a lot of new information, but still, I would say I'm still getting more and more interested in the game as we go on.
Definitely. And as far as the storyline goes, I mean, they're going to keep that under tight wraps, I'm sure, but how far that goes as well will definitely be something to look forward to.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so we'll see you next time, and we'll be continuing our Let's Play series of Marathon.
Catch everybody then.
See you then.